Hello everybody, welcome here on this channel. This is another Squadrons Esports Federation presentation, and I'm bringing you tonight the match, the clash between NORD Squadron and NiWi Siren. This is the rematch. Last week we had this already, and then it ended 2-1 in favor of NORD, if I'm not very much mistaken, in game number 1. Back then, NiWi Siren brought in the A-Wing and kind of surprised NORD there in the Xavier Abyss, killing both bombers in that opening in game number 1. And now we shall see if they can do that again. Get NORD by surprise. I know that both teams have been practicing hard since, and now we are waiting for the teams to finish the discussion about faction picks. The game will soon be up. Let's check. It might already be up there, so I am very, very excited for this match. I've been looking forward to this. Let's see. I could join as a player still. Not everybody is in that lobby yet, but I am going into this as a spectator. So I hope... Hey, there's Jackson. I was just asking if anybody is watching already, since I only started the stream last minute, not as usual, 10 or 15 minutes in advance. My apologies for that, but we are ready. We are loading into the lobby now, and I will quickly set up a prediction here, because it would be a terrible waste of our time and a wasted opportunity if we did not get some gambling going here. And just give me a sec here. May only be a second here. I'm opening the mod view. Yeah. Page is loading in the background there. I hope everything will go smoothly today. So, who will win game number 1? Will it be NORD, or will it be... Hey! Or will it be NiWi Siren? Let's see how long... Good to go? Yes, good to go. Match is starting, so let's get that prediction up and running. I'm giving you 2 minutes from now. And we are looking at the lobby. Let's get you in there as well. Here we go. Wonderful. So, we see that NORD Squadron is on Empire tonight, and we see a bit of an unusual lineup here. We have Acrisius flying for NORD, actually, together with Loki, with Foka. Dalek is back, who was not available yesterday, and the Flying Chili. So no MJ. MJ is only in chat today. Welcome, MJ. And there is already a lot of money in that pot. We will be in Foster Haven, or on Foster Haven, whatever you like. And I want some money put on NiWi here. Please put your money on NiWi. I am showing you who those NiWis are. Well, if the game lets me. Okay, here we go. We have Kidster's Right, we have JC, we have Scar, we have Sidestack, and of course, we have Professor Autumn. And hopefully, woo, mouse is working tonight, interesting. Hopefully in that beloved A-Wing of hers. Let's see. Let's find that out. Some music going on there. Kidster playing the clarinet, JC, and Sidestack joining in. And here we go. Game number 1 between NiWi Siren and NORD Squadron is launching right now. Put the money in. I might end that prediction prematurely, because we wouldn't want you to get any advantage. Oh, and there's the money on Siren. Excellent. That's what I wanted to see. 7,000 no less. So that makes the odds even here as we start into the game. Beautiful. Someone even stopped that prediction there, so it seems I have some background assistance here. Thank you very much. And here we go. Flying out of that MC-75 is JC in the U-Wing, standard support, Scar, Iron Missile Proton, X-Wing, Side Stack, standard farm going low under the beams there. Professor Autumn in the A-Wing also going low, looking at Dalek, looking at Loki. Oh, we have a double defender here on the north side. Kitster's right, trying to farm so far. Morale still in the middle, but we have Acrisius getting closer to that pack. Multilocks and Golo both out there. Some damage put on Acrisius. Morale slightly in favor of NiWi at the moment. Loki low. Looking at Scar there. Scar marked. Scar not marked anymore. Scar gets the resupply and Loki no less goes down, but so does Professor Autumn. Morale still quite in the middle there. Let's see what the others are doing. We have Poker working on those radar shields. We have Dalek trying to kill Side Stack, so far not successful, and of course we have Flying Chili farming here. Morale ever so slightly in favor of NORD at the minute, but at the moment, but for how long I wonder. Side Stack goes down one, farmer less, and that is the call to fall back for NiWi, and we have NORD Squadron with the first offense of the game. Still Scar gets bullied there on the way. I wonder why. It doesn't look like Dalek is moving in to strip any shields anytime soon. Interesting. Let's see who does take care of... Does anybody take care of shields? It's not Foka. It's not Dalek. It doesn't appear to be Loki either, strictly speaking, so that is very interesting. Those shields are being brute forced down by Acrisius and the Flying Chili, but now they are down, so I guess there has been some help from some iron missiles, at least, since we did not see Sitka with the Iron Troll TIE Fighter today. Chili bringing in that damage, but morale is coming in. Professor Autumn down again, though. It seems those defenders are really trying to keep that A-Wing at a distance, but Autumn is not done with it just yet. Dalek on Scar, who gets a resupply there in the meantime, but is without shields, and we know that an X-Wing without shields is an X-Wing soon to die. But some shields are coming back there. Nice work there. Dalek gets the kill and switches over to Kitster's right. Morale is more or less stable there, since morale is really coming to a halt almost, but just as I'm saying it, some morale is coming in, and we see Foka go down of all people. That is something you don't see quite so often. Side Stack, looking at JC, looking at Dalek, there is the first offense for NiWi. What will they make of it? Side Stack in a lot of trouble here. Very, very close to their own frigate, actually, but Dalek is now finally leaving it be, as it seems, and Side Stack will finally be able to get that resupply. Chili is turning, and someone has to bring down shields. We have Scar with Iron Missile, and we have JC with Iron Lasers, and those two are responsible of getting shields down here. Full morale so far, so I mean, shields are down before any morale starts to come in favor of NORD Squadron here. Siren doing a good job managing that morale. No out of phase either, so that was a successful first defense for Siren, but they are of course still on their back foot, and let's see if they can make up for that during this offense. Already we see Delta at about 60%, so damage is coming in quite quickly here. Side Stack giving it all they have with that standard Y-Wing lasers. They are a bit feeble, but they get the job done if you give it time, and time is of course always of the essence. So there's a lot going on in that chat. I can't read it up while I'm looking at the game though. Professor Autumn, whoa, is that a Rust engine A-Wing? It turns quite slowly, but it keeps Loki at a distance. That much can be said. Now morale doesn't look too great. There's the call to fall back for NiWi, but they might get that outer phase, and there it is already. There the outer phase is already. Good work. NORD, on the other hand, did not cash in their outer phase, which probably they could have done, but for some reason didn't. Perhaps they are going for the double loop here. Shields are not quite down even on Charlie there. Loki firing one of his iron missiles there and then engaging into a turn fight with Autumn. Loki basically out of everything here except lasers, standard lasers on the TIE Defender, so that is a PK build, that is certainly not an OBJ build there. Sigen is in? What happened? Where is Acrisius? There is a player change, I did not even notice that. Okay. Welcome in the game, MJ. If you have the time, type in chat at the same time, please. Tell us what happened there. So, damage is coming in. Charlie is getting lower and lower, but I wonder what NiWi Siren are doing. Ooh, and JC is in a bit of a delicate situation here and might be heading back there. Ooh, not forgetting about their job though. Getting one health and a dream there, and JC does go down. Scar will kill that raider soon though, but it looks like NORD have that double group secured. Will they? So in that situation, we've been there before. Will they kill raider and simply flip it here, or will they risk? Will they risk having the raider deny the double loop, which could backfire on them, as we know that NORD is very effective on these flagship attacks, and we see Scar down, we see Sidestack down, so there is a lot of PK going on, but actually that might prevent Siren from getting that raider. Autumn firing into the general direction of Loki there, but gets attacked there from behind herself. Careful. Loki and Dalek really a dream team on PK there, like hardly matched anywhere else in this league. Kids does right, tight turns about across Delta here, around rather. JC back to full health. The Nebulon is still not destroyed there, so what are NORD waiting for? What are they playing? And there's the first outer phase coming in. Scar firing the last of those torpedoes, and now they have to bring this to at least an outer phaseable position. They might not want to burn through right now, but they have to watch the radar. Perhaps NORD are playing that radar game again. Sigen in trouble there, Sidestack with the Y-Wing versus Bomber on offense. That is also something we don't see quite so often. Sidestack with Rotary on the Y-Wing, another thing we don't see quite so often. And it looks like Sigen is burning Raider. There's the Corvette down. One AI will flip it, and Sidestack is all focused on Sigen here. There is the call to fall back, and Sidestack will probably take care of that outer phase now. Or not. Or they will try to take care. Ooh. Yeah, that hit the rock there. Let's see that first flagship attack here. There's still another Nebulon to be taken down. I don't know why. Perhaps they want to counter that. Yeah, they wanted to counter the... Okay, I understand that. But Foka was deep inside enemy territory even before that frigate was brought down. Now Foka got the marks off. Let's see. Loki going in there, disabling one shield. The other one is already disabled. Sigen in a lot of trouble here with only 12 health left. Let's see if she will go down. Quite evasive, using that radar as cover, and is still alive, but it is only 6-5. But the A-Wing goes down before... No, Sigen is down as well, so I missed both kills. Great job. Sorry about that. And we have Kidster farming. Shields are down, but not a lot of damage is coming in right now. Foka is either dead or at least back at the hangar. And we have Dalek in with only standard lasers. And power is still up, I think, isn't it? I don't see any weak spots. Dalek does have an iron missile though, so what are they playing at? Dalek, what is going on? Yes? Okay, one iron missile into power there. What is Loki doing? Loki is... probably... this would be a good time for someone to destroy power, thank you. Power is down now, and morale is still looking great. It looks like NORD really have control of this match. Left shield gets enabled just when I think it got destroyed there. No, both. Hold on a bit. Strange. Okay, both shield gens are only disabled. Both of them. I thought I saw one of them go down, but they don't have to destroy it. There's the call to fall back, but this MC75 is quite out-of-phaseable at 10%. Let's see if they can... yeah, it is down. The MC75 is down. Well done, NORD Squadron. Great match. NORD Squadron take game number 1 here in this series. Congratulations. There we go. The Flying Chili leading the board. 4 kills. Wow, not bad. And 100k capture damage. 38 AI kills. What were you doing there, Chili? Foka with 6 assists. Sigan with 58k capture damage. Quite impressive, considering that she only joined some time during that match. 10 AI kills there. Loki and Dalek with 2 and 4 kills respectively, and around 30k each. Kidster's right leading the board for our NiWis with 46 AI kills. That is quite impressive, but then they had more time to farm, obviously. Autumn down there, no kill from that A-Wing tonight. That is rather disappointing, I guess, for everybody involved. And let's see what game number 2 will bring. Okay, MJ, you have to tell us later what happened there, why Acrisius was first in, then out, why you weren't in there from the offset. Quite the mess going on there. Very, very interesting, of course. Please do let us know. I will check if I can send all of us to a quick commercial break here, so we don't get that later. Nope, we can't quite. But I will go to our billboards here because I have to fetch something to drink here for myself. So please stay with us, enjoy the jazzy music there, and I shall be right back. I'm back, everybody, and I get myself something to drink, and of course I am using the SEF cup here. Have a look at it. Isn't it wonderful? So in case you don't have any SEF merch so far, please do get to the shop. I'm sure I could type something in chat to bring up the link there, but you all know where to find it. So this is the SEF mug with all the logos of all our leagues there, and see the green, you need to get that cup, absolutely. I hope the shop still works. I was thinking about wearing the t-shirt as well, but I decided it's too cold and I wanted that pullover instead. So yes, always have your extra on the custom match with the password already typed in. Yeah, absolutely. So I actually did that last week as well. So what happened there, MJ? Acrisius DC'd. Okay, I see it now. Well, bad for him, but good thing you could step in that quickly. Is the game still up and you are all only waiting for me, I guess? Ooh, let me check. Scar. Yeah, bad caster. Caster is last in as usual. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, the prediction. Everybody who had their money on NORD actually win. Congratulations. And let's have the prediction for game number 2 start immediately. 2 minutes from now, who will win game number 2 with the factions reversed? Here we go. 2 minutes from now, prediction is up. Barry wants his money back. Yeah, well, get it now. And here we go. The game is just starting. Here we are this time with NiWi Siren on the bridge of that MC75. No lineup changes here. We have JC, we have Kids Does Right, we have Professor Autumn, we have Sidestack, and we have Scar flying out for the mighty Empire. Empire proving once more their superiority. Or was it not showing the superiority? We will find out very soon here. Let's have a look at NORD. Here we go. Loki, Tyr, Delic Eternal, Foka, and the Flying Chili. So once more, MJ is waiting on the bench to jump in. Let's see with the next. If that happens again, the prediction will next time be: will MJ jump in, yes or no? Loki certainly is waiting. I thought I saw some flex there, but no emotes here so far. So I guess Tyr will be flying support this time, which leaves Foka to probably an OBJ role. Who knows? Who knows? We are soon to find out. Or Foka will be support and Tyr will fly OBJ. I don't know. Oh, in-game sound. Here we go. Let's go. There is the MC75 and fly. Oh, Loki in an A-Wing. Excellent, excellent. We can't go without an A-Wing anymore in this league. I love it already. Thank you so much. And there is Tyr actually in that support ship. Oh, double support from, oh, let's check it. Tyr, standard support, Dalek, double iron X-Wing, Foka, tractor beam, and iron missile support. Looking at Sidestack there. Let's see if that tractor beam will get a lock. Yeah, tractor beam is up, Sidestack is in trouble, Sidestack gets iced there, and some A-Wing is hammering it with those rockets, but Foka had to stay still there, as still they get a kill. Scar down, Sidestack down. Well, so far it works well, this strategy does. Let's see if they can keep it up or if NiWi Siren can recover from that. Chili is totally unamused by all of this and simply shoots a Golo at that third pack inside the station. Loki with the A-Wing out of dumbfire rockets, almost. Looking at Kidster's right. That's even the rapid fire lasers, I guess. Yes. Ooh, and Kidster in a lot of trouble here. The A-Wing is relentless. But there Kidster gets that resupply. Loki goes Cloaky. Sorry about the pun. So Cloaky Loki is looking at Kidster still. Kidster gets another resupply there. Well, they can probably do that forever. Kidster still farming while doing that. Shields are coming down on Charlie, but are not quite. And we are already... okay, yeah, well, almost 50 seconds into the phase, but Delta's shields are also quite down already. So either some kind of miscommunication there, or then quite well done by NORD Squadron. Let's see who will do the damage actually, because we have Dalek only with with burst lasers, but no Auxes. We have Foka with standard lasers, but no Auxes for OBJ, and we have the flying Chili with a standard, or is it standard farm or is it a gunboat? Let's see that. I'm not quite sure if I get them. No, it's a Golo. It's a Golo. It's standard farm on Chili. NORD. Loki's still looking at Kidster's right. So the damage is coming in quite slowly because there is only one damage dealer, and that is a standard farm Y. On the other hand, they seem to have the morale rather in control here. That is only coming in very, very slowly. Let's have a look at the NiWi side of things, what they are doing. Sidestack is looking at Loki here. Corvette is down, morale is coming in, but Sidestack gets attacked there from Loki, I guess, while looking at Foka. So that's basically 3 PK on the field. Quite the dedicated PK players. Foka, Dalek, and Loki. Tier supporting. Morale is coming in, but look at the damage NORD are doing. I don't quite know who does it. I mean, passive damage helps to a degree, I guess. Kidster farming, JC supporting Sidestack. That resupply, though, did not quite get them at first, but now Sidestack gets the resupply, and there is the call to attack. What a strange game here. What a strange game. Love it. NORD doing strange and unusual things there. Love to see that, of course. And now we have JC going in, marking, and going evasive, because there is PK on the field. Sidestack is down already. Scar is bringing in some more irons. So we have shields down here, but morale already at half. The outer phase has been cashed in. Professor Autumn might actually have to do some OBJ work there, but no, gets iced there. Can she get away? 15 health. That is plenty for a tanky tie, but she's not that tanky. Of course, Reinforced Hull is banned now, making their way back, but there is no safety of any repair zone with those players around, which Autumn finds out the hard way here. No damage coming in at all from NiWi. This is devastating, even though NORD only have one player doing OBJ dedicated, as a dedicated OBJ player at least. It seems NiWi are already prepping for defense here. Kidster is not even moving in and looking at Foka instead. What a strange game. What a strange game. JC also looking at Foka there, and they have half a cruiser to defend. Sidestack looking at Loki. And Loki actually got killed in game number 1 a couple of times, I think. But the A-Wing proves once more to be one of the most lovely ships to fly in this game. So, but in the right hands, still pretty difficult to kill. And NiWi are basically busy PKing here all the time, trying to protect their bombers. The Flexes have hardly any possibility to go after Flying Chili, who is probably the one player they should focus the most, unless I am, of course, missing something here. Let's find out how they intend to go about this ISD attack. We have Frozen going in here, getting the marks out. Marks are out now. Dalek with Iron Torp and Iron Missile. Ooh, and if they can, left shield gets disabled. That must have been Loki. Loki is down now, though. And if they can stop Dalek from getting marks in, that ISD might prove to be more survivable than usual. Let's see. There, Dalek gets a resupply. Foka with working that shield gen with standard lasers. Flying Chili, whoops. Also working some shield gen. That is the already disabled one, though. The other one might be going down soon. Tyr is down now. I missed that kill, I'm sorry. Hope it was Autumn. There we go. Right shield gen gets destroyed. Morale at half still. So that heavy PK really makes a difference here. There goes the Corvette. Not so much morale now. I don't think that NORD will get this out of phaseable this phase, but then they probably don't have to, because they have two perfectly healthy frigates and a whole MC-75 to go back to. Let's find out. Autumn is actually in a TIE bomber by now, so we have switched roles here. We have Scar and Sidestack in defenders now, and Autumn and Kidstas right in bombers. Very, very interesting. So Siren can be flexible with their roles as well, but Autumn will always be Autumn, and it is now not looking at the not looking at any AI. No, she is looking at Frozen here. Frozen seems to be getting away though, and now it is time for offense. And let's see if we can actually catch Autumn at doing OBJ. Let's find out if that is something she does when she has to. Whoa, there comes an A-Wing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No OBJ for Autumn, I'm afraid. Sorry. That was quite the ram kill there. I couldn't even quite see who it was. Kidster now on his own there again, trying to bring in the damage. Delta and Charlie both coming down ever so slightly. Let's see if anybody is actually out of phasing. No, I don't think so. Loki is low again. Frozen back in, stripping shields, and actually getting those, getting that radar will flip it again. Autumn now in a TIE fighter, so really switching ships here, but to no effect. Basically, there is simply not enough damage coming in because NiWi can't get the targets lined up. That brutal PK pressure we see from NORD there. Ooh, and Tyr gets iced. Quick lock out. Tyr low. Tyr gets down just on the face flip there. But now the question is, will NiWi be able to defend that Star Destroyer once more? Shields are still down. So that's probably a no then, and Loki activates, Loki goes Cloaky again, that's what I wanted to say, of course. Dalek shakes off that Iron Missile, so Loki now looking at the ISD, is he? Nope. No. Tyr coming back in, Dalek also on PK. Foka in a Y-Wing now. Okay, so only one support and a Y-Wing with a meme beam. Let's see if Foka will activate that on that ISD. Let's go. Come on, Foka, don't let them kill you before you can get that beam off. We want to see the beam. Come on, that would be disappointing. Come on, 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 come on. Yes, mean beam! And Foka gets the kill on the ISD with the mean beam. Well, what a series. NORD Squadron take this 2-0. What a game, what a series. Let's quickly see. We have, I don't think I can, 17 player kills versus only 3. That is, of course, devastating. And that air superiority secured the win. We see that the damage was mainly done by Chile, to a degree by Delic, who probably helped most on raiders and probably some weak spots, but the lack of damage on the NiWi side really proves that they had no possibility of getting any damage done there. Autumn with 13k, Scar 13, Sidestack 14, most of it probably Raider burns, and Skidster as the main damage dealer with less than 30k. That was really, really special. Whew. That was really something. Thank you both teams for that exciting display of what can be achieved when you really dedicate yourself to that PK. If as long as the other team can't get anything done, you are in a slight advantage. So perhaps we can get some interviews in. I will switch to the billboards just for a moment there, so please bear with us. We shall be back very, very soon. And yeah, what we can do now is actually close the prediction, and it seems 68% had their money on NORD this time, and how boy were they right. There we go. Congratulations for anybody who put money on NORD this game. Congratulations. Okay, as I said before, we are going to billboards here for a moment while I try to get someone interviewed. Okay, here we go. I have Kidster with me here on the channel. Hello, Kidster. Welcome. Whew. That was quite something, wasn't it?
It was something.
It definitely was. So, this time the others did the PK, didn't they?
They did indeed. Well, we did the PK too. We just, we did the, what would you call it without the kill part? We did player shooting. They did the PK, yes.
Yeah, well, talk me through it. I mean, did you expect something like this?
Yeah, but there was not too much we could do since they're good at the PK thing. So, yeah, once we saw the lineup, we expected the W wing. We weren't sure what the other ships would be, but didn't expect the A wing necessarily. That was a pleasant surprise.
That was probably taking a page from your book, actually, and yeah, well, works even better in combination with that tractor beam, probably. We saw that once on the stream. I guess it happened a couple of times more. I saw you under a lot of pressure there, basically all the time.
Yeah, I was getting a good bit. It was I feel like it would go well unless they, I mean, we know this the same way that we play, so it would go well until they got the Reaper. If they ever got the Reaper down, then it gets really, really tough. So yeah, and
absolutely.
they did a good job with that. They had good Reaper pressure.
Yeah, and I mean JC still did a good job keeping you alive, but
yeah,
I think he really had his hands full with that job in this game. So yeah, well, you kind of managed, but then we really saw, especially, I mean, basically in the whole series, but especially in game 2, that you hardly could get anywhere near the cruiser, and this meant really when 3 people are really committing to that PK, that they can really slow down the damage there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually a ship loadout that I've always wanted to try, but we don't enjoy doing the old solo farm. Makes for sadness. So
yeah, absolutely. No,
as far as the 1 Y wing and 2 U wings, A wing, I think that would be fun, but I'm sure it was fun for them. It was not fun for us.
Yeah, I totally get that, and these matches happen, and I'm sorry for you that it had to be that brutal. It was entertaining to watch, at least, and because it was unusual, and really I was kind of surprised how well it worked in the end. So well,
yeah, I think we needed to put pressure on the Y wing, and we weren't able to do that because they were able to defend it and feel like they were kind of everywhere, just swarming. They had like a constant numbers advantage, so they played it really well.
It definitely felt like that, right? I mean, theoretically, I was always wondering where does the damage even come from, because I knew there was basically only Chile who could do it, but taking him out is no easy task when he's basically protected by 3 people there all the time. So
yeah, there's there's that too.
Yeah, well, let's hope they try that again, preferably against other teams, probably. Yeah, well, sorry you had to get the short stick here today. Sorry Autumn didn't get her usual amount of kills out there, so they basically made sure to take her out of the game there. Which is a pity, which absolutely is a pity. Okay, well, will you still be playing in the playoffs next weekend?
Oh no, we're very far down on RPI.
Okay, I have no idea what RPI means and how it works. Do you know, or do you just know that you're far down?
I mean, I know what the formula is. I don't know like what it means concretely. If that makes sense. It just is a way to weight your win, specifically your win-loss record, with your opponent's win percentage and your opponent's win percentage.
Okay.
So yeah, it all works
sounds
together.
mathematical.
I'm
sure it means R per I, whatever that is. I'm sure the P is for per. The rest I don't know.
It stands for really pretty intricate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, well, thank you for joining me here. I'm sorry we don't have something nicer to talk about this time, but I'm sure you'll survive, and look forward to probably meeting them again sometime in the future, after you've found the way to fight.
Bit of a sour note to end the season on, so that's unfortunate.
I understand. I understand that completely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last week you took that game number 1 from them, so they know that you can do that too, and today everything worked out for them better than expected, or probably as they had hoped. Certainly not how you had hoped there.
Right.
Well, take care, and I will try to get some of those NORD guys in here.
All right. Yep. GG's. Thanks for casting, Graf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in, and there we have MJ and Flying Chili. Hey, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not the one to say thank you. I didn't really do much for this, but yeah. Disclaimer: I had no idea what would happen. I didn't know. I agreed to a W wing, but then I was like gone from the conversation. I was watching the stream, and then suddenly I see Sitgan at A wing, and I'm like, oh no! and at that point, I kind of regretted putting 14,000 coins on NORD because I was like, nope, there's no way. Anyway, yeah, that was a really interesting game. I don't even know. Like, we were a little bit like after last time's match against NiWi, and they completely messed us up in game 1. We were like, oh shit, you know, because NiWi definitely is not a joke. They are definitely not a joke, and it took us an entire game to figure out like what to do, for example, against Autumn, because she completely messed us up. She completely messed, especially me. I think I died like 5 times to her. I don't even know. Then we realized, like, with the double defender, that we were pretty much in the safe space there. And then, like, I promised Foka that he would get to play Tractor Beam when we make the playoffs.
Oh, does he have to do that? Will you be doing that in the playoffs as well? I'm sure that will interest everybody.
I am not able to comment on that at this point in time. You'll have to wait and see. No, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Quickly talk about game number 1. So Acrisius had a disconnect there, but you hopped in immediately. I didn't even notice Acrisius was gone. I only noticed at some point, she wasn't in here before. What happened there?
I still had the stream going in the background. I didn't even have time to mute the stream, so I still heard you talking the whole time in the background. So basically what we do, when we have extra players, they click on the custom game, they type in the password already, and when someone disconnects, you just have to click enter and you're in the game. Basically, that's why it goes so fast. And everyone was screaming at me, get in here, get in here. I'm like, I'm coming.
And right next to her.
Yeah, nice. Probably. But yeah,
so
that
was
shaking so hard.
It was an early disconnect, wasn't it? I think during the first offense or something.
It was
I think the first defense, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
But yeah, I was watching in cast, but I still had like no idea what's going on because I always get insanely nervous in SCL. Like, I'm always like sweaty hands, and I'm like shaking, and I'm like super nervous before every single match. So I had no idea what's going on. I came in there and I was like, okay, farm.
Yeah, I mean, and especially when you're coming in after a disconnect, you have to orientate yourself from the cast. You know, ideally you know whether on offense or defense, but you still have to see, okay, where am I? Where is everybody? Where's Chili? What is he doing? I get that it takes a second, but you managed, and it went well, and then Game 2, of course, came along. Let's just for a minute talk about that again. We already clicked the boxes: double support, tractor beam, A-wing, and I have to say that I think what both Foka and Sitka will have enjoyed quite a lot is the interplay between the dumbfire rockets and the tractor beam, right? I mean, getting those A-wing rockets into a target that is immobilized by the tractor beam must be quite satisfying when coordination pays off that well.
It's the absolute wombo combo. Like I said, I didn't know there would be an A-wing. But I mean, it somehow worked. I was watching the cast. I was really nervous, and I see like half of NiWi going down on the opener. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna get banned from SCL. That was actually what Nathan's first words were after the game ended. He was
well,
like,
let's see.
I think
can't
we're
say.
banned.
You know that I have no say in things like that, so I can't make any promises that you
Well,
won't
We actually
get banned for that.
we actually wanted to run Alphabet, but we decided against it last minute because we wanted the W wing.
Yeah, that might have been interesting as well. I'm still we still have to. I mean, I heard that there might be some plans about another World Cup. I still have that notes for that possible Alphabet Squad tournament somewhere. So perhaps we should try to get that on track at some point as well. That would sure be interesting because
Oh, yeah.
with the modifiers we have at the moment, it probably would even work. And you were very close to making something like that work today. And really, what I'm still astonished is how well it worked to bully, basically with 3 people, bully everybody who is getting close to doing any OBJ. And Chili, you have to tell us how you managed to do all the damage there on yourself. Was it really you and passive damage mainly? I saw Dalek had some damage in the end, but that might have been Raider and weak spots on the ISD, right?
Yeah, so basically, game 2 it was literally just me for the most part, and then Nathan would help a little bit, and sometimes I'd have Marks from whatever his name is,
Frozen.
Yep.
that other guy on our team, that's support.
Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty much just me whilst they kind of did their own thing. I think they occasionally they shot at the ships, but to be honest with you, I wasn't really paying attention to what they were doing.
I didn't catch them shooting at ships. I tried to catch them at times, but all that they were spinning and they were spinning and then switching through targets, but never shooting the big ships. Basically.
Sitka actually got more capture damage than usual. To be fair, he got 12k. Nathan got 39k, so that's about right.
Probably Sitka got any weak spot by accident while he was shooting players. Or something.
Yeah.
Actually, Sitka and Foka were burning the Raider at one point.
See,
Wow.
That's it. They should have done that.
But yeah,
cheating.
Chili got almost 90k in a normal Y-wing. He didn't even have Pro Torps.
Yeah. That is, Kabuki did that yesterday as well. It is quite impressive. It is quite impressive, and Kabuki had the rest of the team doing OBJ as well. So yeah, that is quite impressive for a Y-wing, especially standard farm. So yeah, well, you have our respect there. You have, but now I mean, everybody expects you to do that strategy because it is fun to watch. Ooh, sorry, I kicked my table here. The camera is shaking. You have to show us if you have to prove now that it is viable against every team, which it might well be.
We'll let NiWi do that. We'll let NiWi do that.
Okay. Well, they already proved that it can take even the best team. I think the thing is really taking enemies by surprise, because you don't quite expect that. And I'm sure NiWi would have found some way to counter that as well if there had been another game with that configuration. It works. Every new strategy works best the first time when you can get them by surprise.
I feel like NiWi was like actively trying to find a counter, because like when I was watching the cast, I feel like every time one of them died, they came out in a different ship afterwards.
Absolutely.
Like at one point we had 3 defenders and 1 TIE fighter, and I was just like, oh god, they're all in defenders now. What's happening? And then Autumn was in a bomber at one time, and then she was in a TIE fighter again. It was actually, I was just watching their ships change every so often. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, they were definitely trying, and they were doing a great job. Like, I have to say it again, NiWi Siren is a great team. They're an incredibly strong team, and like I said in our last game, they were really like, we knew what they were doing, and it still caught us by surprise, and they messed us up completely. So again, like, they're definitely a team that needs to be taken seriously. So GG Siren, really.
Let's see what happens next week in the playoffs. I'm very excited. Perhaps I will cast one game or another. Perhaps I might even play one game or another. I don't know yet, just yet. So let's find out. And I think everybody will be excited for that. And thank you, Chili and MJ. for that lovely talk here.
Thank you
And
for the guests.
we will
Yeah,
continue.
thanks for casting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will continue to do that because next is TRA versus Hellporks in Group
That
D.
actually already happened.
Did
Fame
it?
messed up with the time. Those
Fame
games were at the
messed
same
up
time.
With the time. No.
Those games were at the same time, actually.
How could that happen? Okay, well then in that case, we can't.
Maybe you can catch Game 3. Game 3 is still going, I think.
Is it? Well, let's see. Then we'll. If I had known that earlier, I would have probably waived the interviews. Although we had a lot of fun here as well, of course. Well then, thanks. It's in the calendar. Blah blah. Yeah, it was in the calendar for the wrong time though.
I don't know.
Okay, let's get right into that. Perhaps we can catch the end. It should be up already, or well, basically.
See you later.
See you
See ya,
later
Graf.
indeed. See both of you soon, and we shall have a look at the ending of game number 3 here. Yep, we are going in. So the overlay is of course wrong. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, the game is almost over. And it looks like Hellporks are attacking the ISD there. So Hellporks are on New Republic with a score of 1. Radiac down, -7th. -7th in an X-Wing there. Gets a weak spot and apparently takes game number 3 for Hellporks. So it looks like what we have just missed is Hellporks taking a win against TRA, and this is the scoreboard. We have Jido back on Hellporks, leading the board with the support there. Radiac going down 3 times, 32 AI kills, 37k capship damage. Jackson, good farming, 35k capship damage, but -7th actually, getting 5 kills, getting 81k capship damage. Julius, 2 kills and 46, so the Axis did it here, and Sharper and company could not prevent it. Great damage there from Sharper in particular. 3 kills, and Leaf 3 kills as well. 9, so we have 7 kills on both teams here. And what a pity we missed that. So I am sorry, guys. If I had known that the game was on the... I didn't read Discord in the meantime, so that is my bad there. Sorry. We could have covered it earlier. Just a second. Sorry. So yeah, sorry we missed that. I thought we would. I thought that game would only start in 2 minutes, but now they finished already. Hellporks getting that win over TRA. Well, that concludes our presentation here for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week, I guess, when we shall have the playoffs. So see you very soon. Make sure you check out the Merc store, because there is still the mugs to buy. Aren't they lovely? And a lot of other stuff. So let's see if you find something there. I mean, it is Christmas soon. Tell your loved ones all you need is some SEF pillows or something. We do have that. We do have that. So see you soon. I hope you'll tune in, and bye for now. Thank you.